Greetings everyone, this is Danny from harrtravel.com, your celebrity cruises experts, and today I'm on board the incredible brand new Celebrity Apex. This amazing ship has something for everyone. You can see the pool deck down behind me, but like its sister ship, the Edge, it was built differently than any other type of cruise ship in the world. It was really built, instead of the outside in, from the inside out to give unparalleled views and incredible access to the ocean. Of course, it's high on technology. You have some of the best internet at sea and all the integrations that you can have. You can control things in your room. You also can do different kinds of planning, including checking in for your cruise right on the Celebrity app. You put all of those things together in addition to world-class food, amazing service, and some of the best suite spaces in the entire cruise industry. You have a winner here with the Celebrity Apex. So today we're going to go through every single space here on board, and keep in mind when you're ready to book your next celebrity cruise, make sure you do it with Harr Travel right on harrtravel.com. You can take advantage of our interactive deck plans to pick the perfect room or suite for you, your friends, family, or group at an incredible value, and get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way. So right now I'm here on the running track. Now the running track is different than, once again, on any other style of ship in the world. It goes across multiple decks. It wraps all the way up and around, goes all the way around the back of the ship, and then heads back down and around. This is part of that dynamic construction. So behind me you can see the pool. Now they put one very large pool there in the middle. You're going to have the pool chairs that are inside the pool area. Of course, you can sit around the pool and put your feet in the water as you would like. You're going to have loungers facing the pool on the top level, and then as you step down, you're going to have more loungers looking out at the incredible ocean view. Now, on this pool deck, there's a couple of signature items. You've got these two champagne glass style hot tubs. So they're set up on a pedestal. You get incredible views and people watching. And of course, they're absolutely beautiful as well. You've got the love sculpture down there in the middle, one of the signatures of the ship, and the LED panel there to my left. So when they do deck parties, whether they have a live band out here or dancers or whatever it is, especially in the evening, you've got all the lights going, the speakers. It is a truly incredible experience. In fact, they'll clear out all the chairs on the far side, and that will become the stage. Now, just behind, you're going to find the cabanas, and behind that, you'll find the magic carpet. Now, the magic carpet was introduced to the world on the Celebrity Edge. You can see the orange structure there behind me wrapped up and around. And right now, the magic carpet is on the pool deck. So when it's on the pool deck, it functions as a bar. It's a beautiful bar area out there. And then, of course, it will go up and down. It can go all the way down to the destination gateway. They can utilize it to access tenders. It's a really, really nice way to get on and off the ship, way better than traditional tendering. Or they also can put it on deck 5, where it's just outside the Raw on 5 restaurant, and it becomes a specialty dining experience in and of itself. But once again, from here you see a large open pool deck. You've got the hot tubs, pool, the pool bar down there. They're of course having a great time already, and as we sail away here in just a few minutes, it's about to get crazy down there as the party starts and everybody starts to enjoy this incredible vessel. Just like on its sister ship, the Edge, the Apex has a beautiful sculpture here on the pool deck. You've got the symbol for love framed perfectly with the pool in the background. This is the most Instagrammable spot on the entire ship. I love that they have that dedication to the word love. Like I said, you'll see that all throughout the ship, and it really is at the heart and soul of everything that Celebrity does. So now we're down on the pool deck. You've got a really large pool here. I remember spending time in here with my daughter. We absolutely loved it. It was the perfect size pool too, because it's absolutely massive. You can sit right here, put your toes in the water, sit in the water itself, or take advantage of all the loungers that you're gonna find here on the side of the ship. Now you'll have bar service here on the pool deck all throughout. You've got the main pool bar right there at the end. Of course, these bartenders know how to have fun. They're gonna keep you hopping, smiling, and you're gonna love your time. You see, wrapped all the way around, you're gonna have the pool bar. So you've got the pool bar, and you also have the seating here, perfect for people watching. Of course, it's a great angle to do that. And because of the way this incredible ship is constructed, you've got the beautiful views out to the side of the ship itself. Now on the starboard side of the ship, just in front of the pool, you're gonna find the mast grill. So there's seating all along the window area, but this is that fast casual option. You can get hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, fries. I love that they have a big bowl of bacon. I might just take that with me myself. But they've got grilled onions, they've got grilled mushrooms back there and sauerkraut. Over here you can see they're grilling them up fresh to order, and then all of your condiments over here. Now you've got one of the beverage stations here with water and juices, but the most important part of the entire ship can be found right here. You guys know what it is? It's the soft serve ice cream. Looks like we're starting with strawberry today, Taylor. Not my best, but it tastes pretty good. I'll see you in a few. So now we're gonna check out the incredible Magic Carpet. It only exists on the Edge series ships, so there's 2 of them now. When the Beyond comes out, there will be 3. And what I love about this is, of course, it's a bar, it's a restaurant, but it's a great social space. In fact, you never know who you're gonna run into. Hey, it's Corey,
Danny.
my friend, how's it going? So good to see you.
Man.
You knew I was coming. Gin and tonic. Cheers, my friend. The best, the absolute best. I love it. Cheers, thank you. So the Magic Carpet itself, you're gonna have seating wrapped all the way around. So you've got chairs for 1, 2, they've got some couches as well if you wanna join up with some friends. And then all along the side here, you're gonna find more seating, and then the bar right in the center. Now there's so many things that I love about this space. You've got incredible views, you've got the open air here, it's also covered up above as well if you need a little bit of protection from the weather. But what I love is the bar is at the heart and soul of it. It is a social gathering space, and they know how much I love it. They even put a bottle of Veuve on ice for me right here. I'll have that in just a second. But everybody who's up here on the Magic Carpet feels like a VIP. Now I mentioned that this can also be a dining experience as well. So you see I have the high top tables here that work as a bar table, but they'll also bring tables in as well when this is down on deck 5. They've got another sofa over here in the corner. It's a wraparound, so you get those incredible views. More champagne on ice. And when this is down on deck 5, this is gonna be the entry for the restaurant. They have it lit with these big glowing orbs. It's really, really cool, but for now, I'm gonna sit down, have a drink here on the Magic Carpet, and we'll continue with the tour here in just a second. Set between the pool and the Magic Carpet, you're gonna find the cabanas. So there's larger cabanas like this, and then as we continue along, they're also gonna have the smaller cabanas as well. Now, if you purchase the cabana, what it's gonna come with is you're gonna have dedicated service for you. Of course, you see the large wraparound couch. You're also gonna have the ottoman in the middle, but you're gonna have complimentary bottle service. So that's gonna be included in the price, and you're also gonna have a special dining menu as well that you can choose from. As you can see, as we head further along, there's more of the larger ones and then the smaller ones as well. So whichever one works perfectly for you and your party, whether you have a large party or a small, if you dream of a cabana day by the pool, just like in Las Vegas, this is the spot for you. Now this beautiful space is the solarium. It was designed by Tom Wright. It is a massive open space. So you've got a huge dome up above. It actually changes color in the evening. It looks beautiful up there with all the lighting features that they have. And then you've seen that they've pushed the structures out for support. So you've got the big, beautiful support beams on the side there, and it really opens up an incredible amount of space. You've got the oval-shaped pool right here in the middle. You do have chairs that are in the pool itself. You also can sit on the side and put your toes in and really enjoy that cooling off effect. You have 2 hot tubs, and then I also wanted to point out that you're gonna have this accessibility lift that can be utilized for the pool and for the hot tub itself. You got a beautiful sculpture on the far side. You're also gonna have showers on either side as well. Now wrapped all the way around this inner area is the loungers. So you have double loungers all throughout. You're also gonna have loungers that are facing out to the beautiful ocean views. You have massive 2-story high windows on the far side there. It lets in a ton of light, just like the ceiling as well. But it's a really nice climate controlled area, whether you're sailing in Northern Europe and it's a little bit on the cool side, or the Mediterranean or the Caribbean, or anywhere in the world where this incredible ship goes. This is that perfect space that you can utilize any time of the day and in any climate zone. Another fantastic feature is the spa cafe. So I started my day every single morning here on board when we sailed because they have the juice bar in there. So if you have the premium beverage package, you can get those juices for no additional cost. They'll make custom smoothies and fresh squeezed juices for you. And then they always have light bites in there. They're gonna be spa style food. So they're gonna be nice and clean eating. So if you want those clean eating options just for a snack or maybe in between meals like I like it myself, or you just want one of the smoothies, that's a great place to stop by. Now, one final feature I wanted to point out, there's restrooms in here as well. So you have everything you need in this beautiful space. As we head aft on deck 15, I just wanted to point out the continuation of all the art here on board. I love that they've painted the walls. That's something that you used to see on cruise ships, is those stark whites everywhere. And I love that they've integrated all of that. They also have really cool sculptures all throughout. I'm not sure what all of them are, to be honest with you, but I love this idea of having things that you can kind of interpret and of course, stimulate the brain as well as the aesthetics of it. So now we're going to continue to head up, and as we do, I just wanted to point out that we're still on the walking and jogging track. So you can see it kind of angles up right here, and it's going to wrap all the way around the side of the ship, and then it's going to head back, and it really does continue on multiple levels. So now we're headed into the rooftop garden, and you can really see that this is meant to be an extension of your backyard, if you will. So you've got all the live plants here. You've got a huge TV behind. So they're gonna do first run and different movies here. They'll also do different styles of entertainment up here as well. You can see the bandstand on the far side. And then wrapped all the way around, they're gonna have shade structures. They also have different styles of seating. So if you want a little more intimate setting, which is 2 or 4 people, they've got seating for that. And then they also have these larger areas as well if you're gathering with a group, friends, or family. But as we continue along, these are all live plants all the way around, and then they have more of those beautiful sculptures all the way up and around as well too, to really tie it all together. Now up here, in addition to having your own backyard, you're also gonna have your own backyard grill. Let's check it out. So this beautiful space is the Rooftop Garden Grill. You can see they have the tables and chairs set up. They can push it together for larger groups if you'd like. You have more of the seating all the way around, kind of lounge style seating. But the idea behind this is your favorite barbecue dishes. They've got the grill that's open right here. And I love that idea of as soon as you walk in, you're gonna get that incredible smell of barbecue. Now it's a different take, so you're gonna have some of those classics and some new versions of them. The appetizers that I had here were the best I've ever had on any ship. It was absolutely delicious. The meal was fantastic as well. From this angle, you can see that you also can get a little bit of a glimpse of the big screen, depending on where you're sitting from here. But they have all of these glass panels around, and something that's a little bit different than on the edge is they've extended this, overhang up above, so you're gonna get better shade and also a little bit protection from the weather, because this is an open air venue. Over here to my left, you can see a little bit more of the kitchen. They're just getting ready to set up for dinner a little bit later today. But you've got the grill right there. You've got the ovens. The desserts were on point as well. And I love that idea of that interactive experience of watching the chefs prepare these incredible dishes. So once again, this is a specialty restaurant. It does come at an additional cost. It's one of the more popular ones here on board, so I definitely recommend that you reserve it as soon as you get on board. But you can see here, once again, a beautiful outdoor dining venue. Now at the aft of the ship, you're gonna find one of my favorite venues that Celebrity has, and that's the Sunset Bar. Those of you who've watched our videos know how much I love the aft of the ship. Right now we're sailing in an aft sky suite. I love the idea that you can look out at the wake, and up here on deck 15, you can get that from the Sunset Bar. You can see the beautiful murals and sculptures on the wall there. And then as we continue along, you have seating that wraps all the way around, looking directly out at the incredible wake views. You're gonna have some high top seating just behind me here. And then you have the full Sunset Bar. Once again, the continuity of all the beautiful artwork up above. And the bartenders here are incredible. They're gonna keep you smiling, laughing. They're gonna keep the drinks flowing. Had a couple amazing ones last night. Thank you. So good to see you. And then as we continue to wrap all the way around, you can see you have more of that seating. Once again, looking at my favorite view, the wake view. In fact, I'm gonna take a quick break here and see you in a minute. Gin and tonic? Yeah. So now we're headed into the Ocean View Cafe. This is the buffet casual dining option here on board. You've got your hand washing station right here to the left, and then you have this mini cafe right here in the front. And, well, the most important part of the ship as far as I'm concerned, Scoop's Ice Cream Bar. So you've got the soft serve, which I love. You also have some incredible gelato, frozen yogurt, and ice cream here as well. And some of the best toppings out there. I'll be back for you, Sour Patch Kids, in just a bit. But you got several different options here, and they also have a waffle maker, so they'll make those nice, fresh waffle cones. When we were on board the Edge just a few months ago, my daughter and I managed to stop by and have cookies and ice cream at least a couple times a day. Now, right as we head into the Ocean View itself, you're gonna have Il Secondo Bacio. So this is the second coffee shop. It's basically the same concept, of course. You've got some baristas back there that are slinging some awesome drinks. They have all the alcoholic drinks here as well too, if you wanna check those out. And then there's a small cafe area right as you come in where you can sit, maybe just come for a quick coffee and a casual bite. Now, what I really love is they have the bakery right here at the front. So they're gonna do fresh baked bread, rolls, all the sweets, and they're gonna roll them out right here in front of you. So it's a really cool experience for you to check out. But in addition to that, you're also going to have that smell, that intoxicating smell of fresh bread as soon as you walk in. So you can see several different options right here. And now we'll head into the buffet itself. So as we head around the corner here, you can see the bakery continues. So you've got the huge ovens right there. Right now for lunch, they've set it up as a salad bar, and you're gonna have quite a few different stations. So this is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. Over here, they'll do like stir fry for lunch. This was an egg station in the morning where you can have them made to order. Continuing along, right now they have a risotto station. Once again, for breakfast, this was all eggs a la carte, made exactly as you would like. Now throughout the day for lunch and dinner, they're gonna mix and match what these areas have. So right now this is Latin food. You can see they have different fajitas. Ooh, that guacamole looks really good over there. So you can have tacos, and they can even make a burrito for you. And then walking around, what you're gonna see is lots and lots of different options. So, well, before we head further back, the dessert options are incredible. So you can see all of these amazing cakes that they've made. There's a chocolate fountain, which I'm gonna be, wait, is this like Willy Wonka where I can swim in that? Oh, okay. Apparently that's prohibited, but it's absolutely delicious. So you've got all the different desserts lined up here. And then turning around, you've got the chef's favorites. So this is gonna be mix and match every single day. They have some Indian food right now with the butter chicken. They have lamb lusaka, herb roasted potatoes. They've got some paella on the other side. But once again, it's gonna be different each and every meal that you have here. We're gonna continue around. It's a really large space, but I love that they have these islands. So it's not one long line. You can kind of go in and grab what you'd like and then continue on. So you have more of the chef's favorites right here. You can see you have another large dish of the paella there. You've got some short rib goulash, calamari. Ooh, that creamy truffle polenta looks amazing. And then continuing along, you're gonna have the grill. So for breakfast, once again, this is an egg station. And then for lunch and dinner, they're gonna have all kinds of different steaks, fish. They'll mix and match once again as you go. The lamb was excellent as well. Now, as I head down on continue on, you're gonna see you have more of those grill options. They're kind of grilling them as you go here. You've got a large salad station here as well. And then the carvery with some of your favorites. They've got the rotisseries just behind here. So today you've got lamb, roast beef, roasted turkey, roasted salmon as well. Now I'm gonna head back the other way. Right now, this is set up with a seafood extravaganza, so you've got all those delicious shrimp. And then Taylor and I's favorite station is usually the Indian food one. They have phenomenal Indian food here on board. They have some of the best Indian chefs in the entire industry. And they're gonna once again rotate that so you can pick the perfect choice for you each and every single day. I couldn't leave without pointing out my wife's all-time favorite station. That's the fromagerie. They have all kinds of different cheeses here. Once again, they're gonna rotate them, but you can see they have a beautiful, beautiful setup, lots and lots of choices, and then they're gonna have fruits and charcuterie as well. You're gonna find her here every day for lunch and for dinner, and you're gonna find me, well, before lunch, after lunch, and maybe, before dinner as well. Now, all around the ocean view, you're gonna find some incredible windows. They're double height and they're absolutely massive, so you get these amazing ocean views like the name of the restaurant says. You have a ton of different seating options. You've got these high top tables behind me that are facing out at the ocean. You've got the lower tables here, 2, 4, 6. They can accommodate all kinds of different families and groups. You've got more of the high tops right here as well, and it does wrap all the way around. It's like a giant horseshoe, so you're gonna have seating all the way around. And my favorite place to sit is always in the aft because there's usually less people. Most people grab the food and stop, but there's also something incredible in the aft. Let's head back and check it out. At the very aft of the ocean view, you're gonna find the pizzeria. Now this is open later into the evening. You can see here they're prepping it. It's all made fresh. Takes me back to my days as a teenager at Little Caesars Pizza, but this is a little, well, pretty incredible quality, I'm not gonna lie. But like the bank, they have a ton of dough here. They can make it exactly as you like. So you can have your own pizza, they'll customize it, or of course, they're gonna have a variety of pizzas that they'll take out of the oven throughout your time, and you can pick the perfect slice for you. Or, like I do sometimes, one of each slice. So it looks like they just brought out a cheese pizza. The chef's just behind me there pulling out another one of those fantastic pizzas. So today they have margarita, cheese, Hawaiian, and pepperoni. They're gonna mix and match throughout the time. And if you love calzones, they have some of the best at sea. Right here, they're gonna have a vegetable calzone today. Once again, each and every day, it's gonna be a little bit different, but it's always delicious. Now I wanted to take you further around the back here so you can see there's more seating in the aft, and there's even more seating outside as well. So you've got these high top tables in the back here. You also have seating wrapped all the way around. And I just wanted to point out one of the drink stations. So I think there's 6 or 7 of them in the ocean view. They have them throughout the ship as well. So right here, you're gonna have hot water, so you can make tea. They've got quite a bit of selection there. My daughter, of course, loves the hot chocolate that they have there for you to utilize. You've got drip coffee here. And then as we continue along, you're gonna have your ice and water, and then they have these fruit juice stations. So that's gonna mix and match throughout the day. So for breakfast, there was orange, apple, grapefruit juice, things like that. Right now for lunch, it looks like you have passion, orange, guava, fruit punch, lemonade, and iced tea. But those are some of those staples that they're gonna have each and every single day. Now let's head outside. So now we're just aft of the ocean view, and this is one of my favorite spots here on board. I love that it's almost never crowded. It's the perfect spot for sail away. It's the perfect spot to come out and have a nice bite to eat with the open air above you. So My favorite spot, I know I've mentioned it already, is always the wake of the ship. I love to sit right here, look out. There's something calming and peaceful out there. And well, the pizza place is just a few steps away. Can't go wrong. Now, you know, Taylor, if you want to get ahead in life, you got to go on the Apex. Just saying. So now we're out on the retreat sun deck. This beautiful space is only for retreat level guests, so that's Sky Suite and higher, and you're going to be able to utilize this space throughout your entire cruise. Now over here you have a large seating area, so you've got a nice couch area over to the side, you've got couches and chairs there under the awnings, and then all along the side and the front, you're going to find these loungers looking out at the beautiful ocean views. Now, as we continue along, they have some of these day beds. They are first come, first serve, just like all the loungers here on the retreat sun deck. So a great feature that you're gonna have is this jacuzzi hot tub and also a full pool. I love the swings that they have back at the back of the pool as well. A really iconic feature here on this particular ship. And of course, all of it is facing out the same views as the captain and of course the iconic suite. Now, if you want to see the iconic suite, we have that and all the other rooms and suites on our channel for you to check out. So at the very front, they have more day beds and loungers as well. And then as it continues to wrap around, they have some rocking chairs set up. I love that feature of sitting here at the front of the ship, having a rocking chair, put your feet up and enjoy the world wherever it is that you are sailing. You've got another cabana on this side, and then you're also going to have more of the loungers all along the side as well. So you get another glimpse of the pool here. You're also going to have the shower right there. You have one on either side with a large rainforest shower head up above. Now, one of the awesome features that they have here on the sun deck is the bar and restaurant. So they're going to have light bites and lunch here. Make sure you try the burger. It's absolutely phenomenal. And then in this area, you're going to have tables and chairs. Of course, you can have the food anywhere on the retreat sun deck. And then right here is the full bar. Everybody who's booked in the retreat is going to get that drink package, that premium beverage package. So you can come up here and utilize it and sit at the bar and enjoy that, sit at one of the tables with friends, or head anywhere out in the retreat area and enjoy. Now let's head a little bit further back. Now, as we head further aft, I just wanted to point out right here on deck 16 is where you're going to enter the retreat. You've got entryway on either side here from the forward elevator bank, and then there's also the stairwell from the retreat lounge. Now, as we head further back, I wanted to point out one of these incredibly unique features of this particular series of ships. You've got the Edge Villa top story entrance and exit right here. So there's 6 of these Edge Villas here on board the ship. They're some of my favorite suites in the entire industry. They're 2 stories, they're absolutely stunning, and they have their own private deck with a pool as well. But something that's truly unique and remarkable is that you can enter from deck 15, which is also where you're gonna find the retreat lounge, or on deck 16, which is where the bedroom is in the villa. So right here, you can come directly out to the private sun deck and basically have your own private space to utilize throughout. Now, as we head further back, you've got more sections of seating. So you've got rocking chairs all along the side here. And the idea is they have these really nice and cozy nooks where you can meet new people, sit with friends, and socialize. So you've got the couch seating all along the back there. You've got more of those double loungers and day beds right here as well. And then as we continue further on, you're gonna find more wrapped all the way around the side of the ship. So you can take advantage of those incredible views. And of course, wherever it is that you're seating, whether it's here or over at the bar, you can get that bar service, and then you can also get the food service as well. Now, as we continue to the other side, I just wanted to point out, this is the top of the solarium. So it's really beautiful in the evening. It lights up different colors, but you can kind of get an idea of where we are on the ship at the very front and the top. Now, along here, you're gonna have those couch areas. You've got a couple more here as well. And then essentially it's the same as it is on the other side of the ship. Over here, you're gonna have the other Edge Villas. So you can see the entrances and exits to those right there. And then the stairwell right down there is how you can get down to the retreat lounge. I'm just headed into the retreat lounge. Now, if you are a retreat guest, this is essentially the extension of your living room, your home away from home. You got a beautiful sculpture here, and there's flowers and plants throughout. And as soon as we enter right here to the side, you're gonna find your self-service area. So you've got waters and sodas and juices, and they'll replenish those throughout. And then as we continue along, a brand new feature on this beautiful ship is the full bar that they have right here in the retreat lounge. So you see they have all full bar set up there. They've got the coffee machine. They can make drinks for you. Of course, they'll provide service all throughout the lounge itself. But I love the utilization of the space here, a little bit different than on the sister ship, the Edge. You're going to have your concierge desk just to the side. Of course, they're going to be able to answer all kinds of questions for you throughout your stay, and you'll have that in addition to your retreat host that you can utilize to get that extra level of service that celebrities known for, especially in the suite categories. So in the space itself, you'll see that it really is set up as a living room. It's a social space. You can come up here and read. I love that there's a ton of light. My wife likes to come up here and sew a bit because you got those floor to ceiling windows over there with the chairs facing out. You have sofas, chairs that are set up in different configurations and styles of seating. Now, of course, they also have continental breakfast and light bites throughout the day. So if you want to come up here in the morning, have a cup of coffee, they also have some seating around the side that's kind of bistro style seating. Now over here, you've got another bench seat in the corner with the chairs, but all of these are angled to take advantage of the incredible ocean views. Now it's the little touches that make all the difference. Now your retreat host and the entire staff is going to take care of you every step of the way. The art, of course, is beautiful, the fresh flowers. And I love this ice sculpture here. It just kind of goes to show you the extents that they go to have those unique special experiences. Now I mentioned that this is your living room. If that's the case, this is your dining room kitchen area. So you have light bites set up right here for lunch. They'll have continental breakfast in the morning. Always have the cookies, those macadamia nut cookies. I'll be back for a few hundred of those throughout our cruise. Now as we continue along, this side you're going to have more of the dining style seating. This also is a great game table right there in the middle if you're looking for something social. You've got the booth seating around the side with those bistro tables, and then more of the lounge style seating over here. Now what I love about this lounge is you have an indoor-outdoor feature. Let's head on outside and check that out. So now we're outside of the retreat lounge. This is an extension of it. So you've got more of those dining style tables right here with 4 chairs each. So you can grab a bite to eat and come out here and take advantage of the incredible ocean views and a nice breath of fresh air. Finally, they have these chairs lined up along the side here where you can sit out, of course, have a nice cocktail, and once again, take advantage of those beautiful ocean views. Now another great feature is that you're connected to the retreat sun deck, so you can actually head right up the stairs there and head right on in. And then of course, if you're in one of the Edge villas, you can have that access from this floor or up above as well. Welcome to Luminae. This is the suite-only restaurant here on board the Celebrity Apex. You're going to see it is a beautiful space with a continuation of the high design. But what this is all about is the incredible culinary creations that are crafted here each and every single day. As a suite level guest, you can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. It is included in your fare. It's a specialty restaurant, so it's really high quality. All the dishes are designed by celebrities, Michelin-starred chef, in addition to Chef Daniel Boulud, their global culinary ambassador, who has some of the most incredible dishes in the world. If you go to one of his restaurants landside, you're going to pay an enormous amount and get amazing quality, but it's included right here on board the Apex. Now you'll see the space itself. You're going to have booth seating along the wall there. It's all facing out at the ocean views. You've got the tables here for 6. You're also going to have tables for 2, 4, 8. They can put them together to accommodate a larger group or a family as well. You've got windows all along the wall, so I do recommend that you ask for a table by the window whenever you can, and they'll do their very best to accommodate. But you'll see you have a mix of different seating styles in here. There's something that's absolutely stunning about this particular restaurant. It's those reds and the maroons and all of the decor that kind of push together, along with the incredible artwork. So when you're dining here, you're getting a multi-sensory experience. Now I mentioned that you can utilize this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's that specialty restaurant quality. Now, of course, you can still dine in the specialty restaurants. You can dine at any of the other restaurants here on board. But my guess is once you try Luminae, you're going to come back time and time again. Now, what I really love about this is because it's all made to order, it's all a la carte. They can accommodate just about any type of palate and dietary needs. When you're traveling with your family, it's really nice to have those options where you can have exactly what you want when you want. Once again, this is Luminae Restaurant. If you're staying in a Sky Suite or higher, you'll have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. And if you want to check out the Sky Suites, the Iconic Suite, Edge Villa, Penthouse, Royal Suite, Celebrity Suite, you can check those out on our channel as well. So now we're headed into the spa. Now the spa here on board is a major feature of the Celebrity Apex because of Celebrity's wellness woven in concept. Throughout the entire ship, you're going to find those wellness concepts, whether you're in an aqua classroom or one of the suites. You're going to have lots and lots of ability to get those specialized spa treatments, take advantage of the incredible thermal suite. Well, we're going to show you that space in just a minute here, but right now we are in the reception area. So this is where you're going to check in. I do highly recommend that you come up right when you board the ship. Of course, if you want to have specific times and dates to have those treatments, they can take care of that all for you. You can also request those from your concierge if you're staying in one of the retreat class suites, and we'll go through all that with you in the booking process. Now there's also a stairway right here. This is going to head up to the fitness center, which is on the top level right above. And the one thing that you're going to find is even in the spa, you have that incredible high design with beautiful different seating features. And then when you walk in, it's almost like walking into a residential area. Now let's tour the rest of the spa. Now the first thing that we're going to encounter is the barber shop. So it's just here to my right. So if you're a gentleman who's looking for some barbershop style treatments, whether it's a shave, a haircut, or even a facial or massage, they can do that for you right here. I love the traditional barbershop feel. They also have a television playing sports in here for you. Now just across, you're gonna find the Caristus Hair Salon. So Celebrity has a partnership with Caristus in Paris where you can enjoy all the different features that you can at a salon at home. Whether you wanna do a revolutionary new hairstyle or you just wanna get ready to go out and celebrate one of the incredible evenings here on board, they've got the services for you right here. So you're gonna have hair stations on either side. You've got a couple here and then more on the far side there. You're gonna have pedicure and manicure stations. I love that they're facing out so you can take advantage of the incredible ocean views. And they even have them big enough for my size, 15 feet. Win. Now your spa experience is gonna start and finish with the spa relaxation lounge. That's what this area is here. You've got chaise loungers all along the side where you can sit, relax, and read. You also have these chairs all along the front here where you can take advantage of those beautiful ocean views. Now when you check in, this is where they're gonna send you. You can go change in the locker room and then you'll come here to relax and get in that Zen mindset so you can get the most out of your treatment. Now over on the side, you've got some infused water, coffees, and teas. And then over here, you have a little bit of the example of some of the retail options that they have here in the spa. They have a ton of different options in that sense if you want to take advantage of the duty-free prices. So now we're going to tour the thermal suite area. It is a massive and absolutely beautiful space, just another one of those concepts tied into that wellness woven in theme that you'll find throughout Celebrity Cruises. You've got infused waters in here, and then you have this bench seating all the way around where you can sit and get ready. And then all around the front, you're gonna have hot stone loungers. Now I'll take you there in just a second, but now we're in the main central part of the thermal suite. You got this massive, beautiful crystal here. You're gonna have the showers and several of the different features over to the side here, including the salt room and the different steam rooms. Right around the far corner, you're gonna have the Zen room, and then also you'll have the crystallarium and sauna. So just behind me, you can see an example of some of the different treatment options that they'll have. They can mix and match and basically customize to create the perfect treatment for you. Now, one of my favorite spots of any thermal suite is, of course, the hot stone loungers. On my last cruise, I spent a ton of time here. Now, if you're an aqua class, it's complimentary, or you can buy a pass for a day or a week. In fact, I might just hang out here with Bruce for the rest of the day. See you guys later. So the first room that we're going to encounter is the Inhale Salt Therapy Room. When I open this up, you can see you have a full wall of Himalayan salt. You also have a heating element with salt in the middle there as well. You've got bench seating on both sides where you can sit and absorb all of those minerals. Now just around the corner here, you're gonna find two of the wet rooms. So you're gonna have the aroma steam. This is gonna be hotter, and of course have aromatherapy smells in there. And then you have the hammam Turkish bath. It's gonna be a little bit cooler, still over 100 degrees, but you can kind of rotate through all the different options. Now over to the side here, you're gonna have the gents and ladies changing rooms, so you can actually access the thermal suite from there as well. Now I want to walk you through this massive shower area. So all above me here are large rainforest shower heads and misters. So the first is the tropical rain shower, then you have the cold mist. Next up, you're gonna have the vertical shower, so it's more of those rainforest shower heads, and then you have the hot mist. You've got these bench seats in here as well, so you can really just sit and enjoy all of that so you can really get that water therapy experience. The idea is to touch all of your different senses and to really enhance them. So as we walk through here, I wanted to point out the zero gravity room. So they have these zero gravity loungers. So you sit in here as the ship's moving, kind of just gently drift, and you can take a nice little snooze in there if you'd like. And then right around the corner here, you'll find the crystallarium. So this is the energy healing. It's going to be a little bit lower temperature. You've got a large crystal in there, and then once again, bench seating throughout. Now, one of those traditional features that everybody loves is a sauna, and this is a fantastic one. It's actually a full infrared sauna. You've got seating all the way around, and a unique feature is you have that beautiful window looking out the very front of the ship. Now there's a deck space that's just in front of the thermal suite. It's not actually part of the spa. They'll open it up for different events like a sail away, or maybe they're doing stargazing in the evening, different things along those lines. So it's not open all the time, but it is a beautiful space to check out. They've got these sculptures here on the edge. They've got the famous penguin sculptures. So it looks like these guys are checking out the sky above us and really enjoying what everybody loves about the cruise. You get those big open skies in the evening, the fresh air, and the incredible views out the front of the ship. So Celebrity has partnered with Ideal Image. This is the second one at sea, the first one being on the edge. And this is a full Medi-spa experience. So they're gonna do cool sculpting and thermage treatments for you. They can do the micro needling and pins with collagen. So that's something brand new that they've added just here on the Apex so far. They're gonna have acupuncture. They also do fillers and injectables as well. So if you're looking for a Medi-spa experience, they have quite the array of choices. So now we're just inside one of the single treatment rooms. They have quite a few of these here on board. It's where you're gonna get all your traditional massages, whether it's a bamboo massage or my favorite, the hot stone, or if you want deep tissue or reflexology, they can do that as well. You'll also have a wide variety of facials, different seaweed wraps, detoxification as well. Whatever it is that you're looking for, they're sure to have it here on board. Now I just wanted to show you the other option that they have. They have a nice double treatment room here. So if you're a couple, you can come in, you can have different treatments, you can have the same treatment, but you can all do it in the same room together. It's a really nice, romantic, and very relaxing way to spend a day at sea or in port. So for point of reference, we're at the very top front of the ship. So the spa is just below us and it's wrapped all the way around. You're gonna see you have aerobic equipment all the way around the front, so you can take advantage of those incredible views. You've got the leg press machine here, and then a continuation, you're gonna have ellipticals all along the front, and then stair steppers and bikes. Now over here, you're gonna find your circuit machines. They also wrap all the way around. There's an extensive amount of circuit machines here you can utilize for different workouts. And then over here, you'll find the free weights. So you've got your Smith machine, kettlebells, medicine balls, belts and other equipment as well too. And then you've got the dumbbells all along the front there. Now we're at the very front of the ship here. You've got more of the circuit equipment. Right on the other side, they have a rowing machine, and then they're also gonna have a workout space. And then I wanted to point out these Peloton bikes. There's actually 10 Pelotons here on board. They've expanded their partnership with it. And I love the idea that you can keep your streak going. Maybe you have that at home. You could do that here on board. And then if you're in one of the top suites, you can see those room and suite tours, of course, on our channel as well. But you can have a Peloton delivered to your suite and have it in there throughout your entire stay. So you've got a couple more over on the side here, more of the aerobics along the front, and you've got another rowing machine tucked around the corner. Now we're gonna head into the fitness studios. Brand new to the Celebrity Apex and the Celebrity brand is a partnership with F45. So you may know this brand at home. They do an amazing job. I love the styles of workouts that they have. So this is totally branded with them. You can see all the F45 equipment along the walls there. You've got the TV screens up here as well. It's one of those circuit style workouts, but what I love is it's team-based. So it's a little bit different. You're all cheering each other on and really encouraging each other to get the most out of your workout. So you can see that they have different aerobics equipment. They've got weights, they've got dumbbells over in the corner, and then all along the wall here, you are also gonna have the ropes that you can throw down and get an amazing workout. Now I know where you'll find Taylor, and that is in the spin room here. So you can see they've got all kinds of spin bikes wrapped all the way around the stage in the front. They've got the large TV, it's all interactive. Once again, it's a competition style thing. We all know that athletics with a little bit of competition goes a long way and makes you have the best possible workout. So once again, spin classes, F45. They also have yoga classes as well here on board. It's intermission. Now we're inside the Grand Plaza. This is a 3-level central feature here on board the Apex. You've got the 3rd floor down here, the 4th and the 5th. You're gonna find specialty restaurants and bars all around it, and the coffee shop as well. But what this is it's a multi-function space. So in the morning, you'll see people down here having a coffee, relaxing. In the evening, a nice cocktail. And right here, I'm actually standing on the dance floor. So they're gonna have music here each and every single evening. They'll have singers here. They've been fantastic on board our particular cruise. You got the DJ booth, the piano. They'll mix and match it throughout your cruise. Now down below, you have more seating as well. So you've got the seating with the booths along the side there. And right at the center is the focal point. It is the martini bar. In fact, he's making a martini right now. They can make any type of martini you'd like. This is someplace that James Bond would absolutely love. They're gonna also do a flair bartender show each and every evening. They do it twice each evening, and all of these are LED lights all the way up. It's gonna start blinking and flashing with the music. You get a lot of energy in here. They're having fun. Everybody else is having a blast as well, and you end up with a really, really well-made cocktail. You put all that together for what I think is the perfect combination. This incredibly innovative venue is the theater. So this is the main theater where you're gonna have the production shows here, and they've really embraced the technology and taken it to another level. You're gonna have a 110-foot curved LED screen with over 17 million pixels. It's 4K quality. In addition to that, they've also changed quite a few things from the traditional cruise ship experience. You have a theater in the round experience, so the stage actually comes out and you have seating all the way around it. And they've added some technical features like that incredible tree of life. It weighs over a ton and it has well over 1,700 pedals. It's a really amazing feat, and it's part of their main production show. But they'll use it for the Broadway style shows. They'll also use this for lectures, for different types of entertainment, and lots of different engaging question and answers as well. So we're up here on the top level, so you can enter from deck 5 or from deck 4. Up here, you're gonna have that mezzanine style looking down. This is a great place to be, or you can be right front and center down below as well. That's gonna be stadium style seating, slowly sloping up throughout. But you have high technology, incredible design, and of course the production shows each and every time they take it to a higher level. Nick Weir, who runs all the Royal Caribbean and celebrity entertainment, has really hit one out of the park here. Hey Taylor, why all the drama? Oh yeah, we're in the theater. Now on the port side of the ship, just after the theater, you're gonna find the Captain's Club and the concierge desk. So if you have any questions about your Captain's Club membership, you need some assistance, they can absolutely take care of that right here. And if you've chosen the upgrade to concierge class, now that sits somewhere between the entry level and the full suite experience, but you're gonna get lots of extra touches that really go a long way. So you have Karina right here. You can come up and she can assist you with reservations. She can answer questions for you. She can arrange special things as well. But really, these two desks are your resources for whatever it is that you need here on board. Now, if you have an interest in art and maybe you want to purchase some, the collaboration with Park West has continued here on the Apex. What I love is they also do a bit of history. So you have some incredible pieces by Picasso along here. They're going to educate you along with providing the opportunities to purchase. So they're gonna have different kinds of sculptures and art. They'll do the famous art auctions as well. Now, another thing that I really like about this space is it's also an art gallery. They've got an amazing piece by Brito right here, but you have all of your favorite artists. You can come down and peruse and do a walkthrough. They'll also rotate those throughout. So if you go on a cruise again, you're gonna see different pieces of art. Once again, you can see they have different kinds of statues, different mixed medias, and also, of course, all of the painted art. Absolutely stunning and a really great education as well. Now we're in my happy place, Raw on 5. This is a sushi and seafood restaurant. You're gonna have quite a few different options. If you love sushi rolls, sashimi, of course they even have an incredible lobster roll as well, and some fantastic soup options. You're gonna really like this. Now it's got a diverse set of seating. You've got some high top tables over in the corner, you've got the booth style seating here, and then the tables down the middle. Now this is also on deck 5. It's set looking over the Grand Plaza down below, so you can get that ambiance and the music. For me, if I'm on Royal Caribbean, it's Azumi. If I'm on Celebrity, it used to be Sushi on 5. Now it's Raw on 5, which they've taken it to another level, made a little bit more of a sophisticated menu. Now, another thing that I wanted to point out is if the magic carpet is down for dinner, it's gonna be right outside here. So just keep that in mind if you're looking for magic carpet when you have a specialty dining experience. So now we're headed into Fine Cut Steakhouse. This is an unapologetic steakhouse. It's a classic, and I love what Celebrity has done with it. If you love those classic steakhouse fare, maybe the jumbo shrimp, all of your favorite appetizers, you're gonna love it here. But more than that, it's all about those prime cuts of steak. I'm a ribeye guy myself, but they have all kinds of different options for you to choose from. Now the space itself, we're up on deck 5 looking down on the Grand Plaza down below. So you can have that music and ambiance that they'll have there that'll flow over into it. It's kind of like that concept of a city street and a restaurant that opens up out to the front of it. Now in here, you're gonna have every different style of seating. You got tables for 4, 6, 8. You also have those classic booths, and I love the textures that you have in here. It makes you feel like an old school steakhouse. Now, something that's unique to this particular restaurant is it has indoor and outdoor seating. If you want one of those outdoor spots, you're gonna wanna grab that right away because they do fill up really quick. Now, when it comes to cruise ships and specialty restaurants, steakhouses were the original for very good reason. This is a phenomenal one, and I know you'll love it. Now, celebrities really tried to take everything to the next level here on board, in addition to the retail. So they partnered with the best, of course. You've got Bulgari right behind me, the beautiful watches, jewelry, necklaces, purses. You can have a private setting in there if you'd like, or you can come in and check it out. Now, everything is gonna be duty-free, which is one of the allures to purchase here on board. Now, on the opposite side, you have Cartier, another phenomenal brand with lots and lots of different choices. But I love that you can have that true high-end retail experience here on board if that's something that you're looking for, and it's gonna be a lower cost than on land because you save all the money on the duty. This beautiful space is Blue Restaurant. This is one of the specialty restaurants here on board that's just for Aqua Class guests. So if you're considering to upgrade to Aqua Class, you can think of it as Spa Class. So you're gonna get access to the incredible thermal suite here on board, and then you can dine here for breakfast and dinner each and every single day. You can see that you have beautiful decor. You've got the rose over there in the corner on the wall, one of the iconic spots in here, the beautiful chandeliers, and then of course all the decor is blue, hence the name of the restaurant. Now in here, you're gonna find your classics, the things that you love, but you're also gonna find a new take on spa cuisine. So they'll take some of the classics and reimagine them that way to make them healthier. They have plant-based options and quite a few others to meet different dietary needs. Now, the first time I dined in Aqua Class, I really wasn't sure what to expect. And for me, I love to eat. I love all those classic dishes. And what I found was a perfect marriage of all my classic favorites, some new options that I tried and fell in love with for the first time, and a nice clean eating menu for those who prefer that. Just in front of Eden, you're gonna find the bespoke Mont Blanc shop. Now, this is different than the Edge for sure. This is where Tiffany's was on the Edge, and I love that they've tied in a lifestyle brand like Mont Blanc. So right here, you actually have a beautiful, beautiful chair where you can test out their brand new headphones. Once again, part of that new lifestyle brand. And then the things that they're most famous for. So you have these incredible watches. This right here is one of their top sellers for quite a few different years. And then as I continue along, I just wanted to point out, of course, they're well known for their writing instruments. You can see those here, but I love that they've tied in very, very specific tributes to artists. So you've got Le Petit Prince right here. And then as we continue along, I love that they've kind of got that detail exactly correct. So you've got the Marilyn Monroe collection here. It's got a pearl on it because, of course, that's the jewelry that she preferred to wear. And then even you have a tribute to the Beatles. And I love the idea that of the writing instrument, you actually have the turntable, and it's all the colors from the Abbey Road album. They also have Walt Disney, James Dean, John F. Kennedy, to mention a few. But this is an evolution of the brand of Mont Blanc. And on the wall here, you can kind of see a continuation of that with more of those lifestyle brands. You've got all the beautiful leathers. They've been doing that for over 100 years now, but they've kind of taken it to a different place and they've merged all of it together, and this is a phenomenal shop showcasing that. So if you want a little retail therapy while you're here on board, you can take advantage of these incredible products, and of course, they're all gonna be duty-free. As we head back to Eden, we're gonna go through this magical passageway, if you will. You've got mirrored walls on either side, they're curved, and you have all kinds of different art in here. What I like is as you walk through, you notice new things. Hey, there I am. I guess I'm over there as well too. But I love this concept of kind of getting you in that mindset for something a little bit more whimsical, like the concept of Eden. Now, the whole idea here on board the ship is to marry art, high design, and of course, incredible architecture. This is just a little intro. I can't wait to take you back. As we're headed into Eden, you're greeted with this beautiful piece of art, and the whole idea is that this space will come alive. It's a combination of true living plants. There are a ton of living plants here in this particular space. You also have over 7,000 square feet of windows. We'll show you that in just a second. But the first space that we're seeing right here is the back part of Eden. So you're gonna have all kinds of different seating options, and just through there is actually the cafe. So we'll take you over there in just a second, but I wanted to point out you've got cafe style seating here, and now we've crossed over into what is more like the lounge style seating. More beautiful decor. Really, really phenomenal. High chairs over there in the corner. I love that. It's tall enough even for me. And then you've got tables and chairs wrapped all the way around the dance floor. Now, as soon as you walk in this space, you realize that it's not really like anything else out there in the cruise industry. It was a one-of-a-kind with the Edge, and now with its sister ship, the Apex, they've taken it to another level. So right here is the large dance floor. You can have a full band set up over there on the far side in the corner. Depending on different times of the day, they're gonna mix and match that for you. Now, the focal point right here is the bar itself. This is a true handcraft cocktail masterpiece. So they can make anything here for you. They've got the smoke, they'll open it up and present it in a nice little box. It's really whimsical and unique and absolutely delicious, specifically based on what you prefer. Now you can see behind me there's a second level of Eden up above. We're gonna walk around here in just a second, but I wanted to give you an angle there, and then just down below is the Eden restaurant. So it's a 3-level space here. Windows all the way around. You have an incredible amount of natural light, and it's a really diverse space. They can use it for entertainment. They can also use it for different kinds of things like trivia and those bingo things along those lines as well. So you've got the classic cruise mixed with a new upscale combination. Now, I just went up the steps behind the bar. There's more seating down here on the landing. And then once again, you've got the stairs that head up. If you want that seating up above, looking down when they do the entertainment and music, you can sit up there as well. There are so many places to sneak away here. In fact, my wife loves this particular space so she can come and sew. You've got the incredible natural light coming in. And as I head up the ramp, you can see that this truly is designed differently than any other space in our industry. You've got tables and chairs all the way along the wall here. And then you've got the glass. It looks down at the Eden restaurant down below. You can see the dance floor and the entire space from here. Now, I wanted to head up a little bit further because the entire space wraps around. You can probably see it, but you have glass panels on the roof. You've got glass panels behind me as well. There's an enormous amount of glass here that lets in all of the natural light. Now, as we continue around the space, I mentioned there's lots of little places where you can kind of hide out, find a little nook to read, relax, socialize. This is one of those spaces. It's almost never occupied, and I absolutely love it. We used it a lot on our last cruise. You can see here that they've got chairs and tables. Once again, that high design continues here as well. And then as we wrap around the corner, we're actually going to be on the second level above Eden, where you've got the tables and chairs looking down. And I did want to point out that they do have an accessibility lift. So they have an elevator essentially that can take you from this floor down to the main and all the way down to the restaurant itself. Sit just below Eden is the Eden restaurant. Now, this is an evolution from the Edge. It has a totally different menu and frankly a different concept as well. They've got more choices on here. You're gonna have quite a few different appetizers, entrees, and desserts. And what I love about this is they've given their chef basically carte blanche with creativity. So the Michelin-starred chef who designed all the dishes here, it's really a take on the best cuisines of the world. So you're gonna have all of the famous spices that you have from India. You're gonna have Chinese cuisine. You're gonna have Italian cuisine. It's gonna mix and match throughout, but you get to choose the pathway that you take. And of course, they are expert mixologists as well. So you're gonna have all of those paired with cocktails or wine, depending on how you would like it. Let's head down to look at the space a little bit more. So it's on 2 levels. You're gonna have the top level where you have the seating looking out at the beautiful wake views. That's my favorite part of the ship. I know I've said it before. I'll keep saying it. I love looking out the aft of the ship. And then down here on the lower level, you're gonna have booth style seating. You see a couple more over here as well. And this open kitchen concept. I love the open kitchen concept because you're gonna get all of those amazing smells and you can see what they're doing on your behalf. Right now, they're getting ready to prep for dinner. All of that lobster looks incredible. That's all for me, right? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So I'll be back for you in just a little bit, but it's all the freshest ingredients prepared delightfully and delectably, and they really allow the chefs to have quite a bit of creativity and artistic license here with the food. So if you want to try something that's a little bit out of the box and absolutely delicious, Eden Restaurant's for you. Now on the starboard side at Eden, you're gonna find the Eden Cafe. This is a fast casual style restaurant. So you can see over here, they're gonna have salads, sandwiches, and handhelds, which are kind of the paninis and things like that. So you've got the carvery right here. They've got the soups just behind. You've got a wide variety of sandwiches there. And then on the other side, of course, I do love my desserts right here. You've got fresh fruit, desserts, and then they'll make any salad to order for you. They also have quite a few options for grab and go salads as well. So this is that healthy, fast casual option. Of course, I'm gonna get my grilled panini here in a minute and mix it together with all of that. They also have a coffee shop here as well. So they're gonna have the beverage station as you're gonna find in all the restaurants and buffets, but I love they have a true coffee shop here as well. So there's actually 3 of them here on board. You've got this one, you're gonna have the Il Baccio and Il Secondo Baccio as well up in the Ocean View Cafe. So if you want a casual bite, you can grab it here, go sit in Eden, or you can head just outside to the seating area. Just outside the Eden Cafe, you're gonna find this lounge space. So you've got tables and chairs set all the way along the ocean front here. And then on the other side, you're gonna have bench style seatings with tables in between. So it's a great place to sneak away. It's a beautiful place to be later in the evening as the sun goes down. But also if you just wanna grab a bite to eat, head on out and dine al fresco, this is a fantastic spot for that. In addition, you can get another angle of the promenade. So the promenade starts here and goes all the way down and around. If you want to have a little bit of a walk, that's a great spot for that. And on the other side of the ship, you're also going to have some sculptures and art. It's more of a casual seating area. So you've got a couple outdoor lounge spaces upstairs in Eden and downstairs as well. Lots of places to spread out if you want to relax throughout the day. Deck 4, just after the theater, you're going to find the meeting place. So this is the conference room here on board. Now the Celebrity Apex can be a perfect choice for lots of different types of groups and of course meetings. Whether you're doing continuing education or it's an incentive group, you've got all the space and technology that you may need. Now right here we've got part of it set up in a classroom style. So this entire wall will fold up depending on how you want to utilize it. So you've got a door right here. You can also separate it out into 2 different spaces. So right now you've got a conference room in one space. You've got a lounge style seating in the other. Of course they can arrange that however you need for your meeting. They can also have it fully catered. They have all the technologies I mentioned. On either side, they have large screen TVs. They also have all the speakers and Wi-Fi built in. So make sure you let us know if you want to plan a meeting with Harr Travel. We'd love to assist. So now we're entering the club. It's an extremely dynamic entertainment venue here on board. It's 2 levels. So right now we're down on deck 4. It also goes up to deck 5 as well. Right here in the middle is an extra large dance floor. You're gonna have a live band here each and every single evening. They'll have a DJ later on as well. But use it for all types of different activities. So we had a lot of fun at the ABBA trivia game that turned into a tribute show right after it. Right now they're setting up archery, so that's one of the fun things they'll do in here. They'll do trivia, lectures, movies, but really at its heart and soul, it is a nightclub. And it looks like an absolutely beautiful nightclub. It's got that mid-century modern design, a lot more color pops than you're gonna find on the edge. But what is really great about this venue is there's lots of places you can tuck away. So they're gonna have a full bar on the far side there. They also use this for private events. That's what it's set up for right now. So you've got seating areas on the side. They tuck further around in the back, and there's large screens all around. So whether you're watching a sporting event or a lecture, you can sit anywhere in the club and you'll be able to see it and hear it. From here you can see there's different levels of seating. They also do a full production show in here. And what I really appreciate about that is it's up close and personal. So it's a little bit different than the main theater where you have everything up on the stage. Don't get me wrong, that is incredible, but it's a different style of entertainment. It's much more intimate, it's much more interactive, and we manage to find ourselves in the club every single day here on board. So you can see the tiered seating there so everybody can have a view, seating on the far side, and then up on the top level, I think those are some of the best seats in the house. So if you want to watch and maybe not have quite as much interaction, that's the place to be, and you can see all of it from up top there. And then they also have some booth style seating on the corners. Once again, there's TVs all the way around. It's as high tech as the rest of the ship. Superman, I knew you were here. He escaped Krypton. Like it. Across from the club, you're going to find quite a few different retail options. Now, the reason people purchase on board, once again, is that duty-free pricing. So you can save quite a bit on taxes. So in here, you're going to find all the beauty supplies, perfumes, makeups. They have different hair products and health products as well. And then as we continue along, you're going to find all of your Apex gear and logo wear. So you've got different kinds of water bottles and shirts. So if you want to rep the Apex as soon as you leave, this is that shop for you. They even have some special ones that were designed specifically for this ship in a collaboration with Vans. And then they also have some, well, Apex vodka and champagne. So as we head in here, I just wanted to point out, this is one of those classic options that you'll find on a ship. You're gonna have alcohol, tobacco, and different things along those lines. You also have sundries in here as well. But the whole purpose behind it, once again, is to get unique things like this Celebrity Apex Veuve Clicquot, or, of course, get those duty-free prices. Now, one of the ways to best document your memories here on board is all the photos that they'll take for you. Now, you can choose, it's totally up to you if you want to participate, but they'll be taking photos on embarkation when you get off the ship and throughout the ship itself. What I love is that it's now all digital. All you have to do is take your key card, you're gonna swipe one of these kiosks, it's gonna pull up all the photos, and you can purchase one, you can purchase multiple, they also can print them for you. This is also that place to go if you have any questions about photography, or maybe you need some equipment. So they've got GoPros here, they actually have the brand new 10 over there. You got different cameras, maybe you need a battery or something specific like a memory card. They're gonna have those different options, once again, duty free here. Next up is the Shore Excursions desk and the Destination Concierge. Now, the reason you go on a cruise, in addition to all the incredible food and entertainment, it's to visit unique parts of the world. Now, the concierge specialists here on board have done a lot of the shore excursions. They have an incredible amount of knowledge where they can guide you through the process. Now, my high recommendation is to get that all booked before you get here on board. Some of the top ones will sell out, and keep in mind that Celebrity can also customize just about any excursion for you as well. So I'm here at the Future Cruise Desk, and the best place to book your next cruise is right here while you're on board. You'll get some special promotions that you can only get on board. You have two ways to do it. You can purchase a future cruise and name it within 60 days to get those benefits, or you can pick the exact cruise that you want before you leave the ship. You're gonna get all the promotions that they have currently, combined with those extra onboard credits, and of course let them know that you're working with us, and if we booked you, they're gonna automatically send that over to us, connect as soon as you get back, and we can take care of every single detail from there. Set on the Grand Plaza, you'll find Cafe El Bacio. This is Taylor's favorite place. It's the coffee shop here on board. It's got a really great coffee shop vibe. You've got all kinds of seating. You've got the high top tables over there in the corner. You're also gonna have tables sitting along the promenade here and along the glass looking down at the plaza itself. Now right here, I love this particular table. If you need to work a little bit like you might at a coffee shop, you've got all the plugs that are built in here, and you see more of those seats. You've got some tall chairs for people like me and more set up around, but it's really a casual place to relax. Now right here is the coffee shop itself. So you can belly up if you have that premium beverage package. You can get just about all the different coffee options here, and they can mix in a little liquor as well. But my happy spot is the dessert trip. Let's take you over there. Now, each and every time I walked by here with my daughter when we were on board, we would stop and get a treat, and you can see why. You've got all kinds of phenomenal choices, from cakes to cupcakes. You got fruit tarts, eclairs, mango mousse, and just a lot of happiness in here. The cookies are out of this world, and you're definitely gonna stop by a few times throughout your cruise. Now, if you love to gamble while you're on vacation, this casino is a perfect one for that. They have a ton of slot machine options. They're wrapped all the way around the entire casino. You've got the traditional slot machines with the hand pulls. That's my preference, of course. You've got the multi-game machines, and then all of the different digital machines that you've come to love. Now, right down the middle of the casino, you're gonna find all the table games. You've got 3-card poker, blackjack, ultimate Texas Hold'em. There's a couple roulette tables here. Of course, one of my all-time favorites, you got craps right here as well. And then you can see on the far wall, they're also going to have casino games in addition. Now over here, you have more of the same. So you've got a couple blackjack tables, 3-card poker, and then at the very end, they have hand-dealt Texas Hold'em. Now I love the fact that it's not a machine. I love that you actually sit at the table with other people. The dealer deals it. It's such a great social experience, a lot of fun, and I did pretty well on my last cruise here on Celebrity. Keep in mind, if you want to gamble here on your cruise, you've got a ton of options here. Make sure you stay safe and always pay attention, but enjoy. Now, you've already seen some of the retail options here on board. Celebrity has dedicated an enormous amount of space, time, and energy to picking out the best retail experiences. Right here is the gem where you can get all kinds of different jewelry, whether it's the highest end or somewhere in the mid-level. You can pick out the perfect thing for your partner. Now, you're also going to have a variety of clothing and handbags. So if you want to choose from Coach or Louis Vuitton, they're going to have all of those different options. Now, as we continue on through the space, you have a lot of John Hardy options here, more of that phenomenal jewelry, and it's once again high-end and also mid-level. So Time Is Now is where you're going to find Taylor. He does love his watches. They have a huge collection of watches to choose from, in addition to all the other retail options on board, and it is duty-free. Now, a brand new signature space for Celebrity is Craft Social Bar. So if you follow me on in, this is a sports bar where you're gonna find all of your favorite craft brews. In addition to that, they've added a menu to it. Of course, the chicken wings are where I'm always gonna go, but you can get mac and brie. You can also get some amazing Kobe beef sliders as well. But the idea behind it is it's meant to be your favorite neighborhood pub. So you've got sports up on the TVs, you've got a full selection of alcohol. Now you might recognize this from the edge as the casino bar. So this is definitely an evolution, and I love what they've done with it. It's a really comfortable style seating. You've got some high top tables. Of course, you can sit right at the bar or the different lounge style seating around. And there's a huge screen TV right in the middle, perfect for your favorite sporting events. Next up is Le Grand Bistro. It's meant to be a Parisian style restaurant. It sits right on the Grand Plaza. So if you want to dine at what's very similar to an outdoor style seating and enjoy the music and whatever's happening in the plaza, you can do that. It is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right here, you're gonna find the bakery. They have some incredible fresh baked breads for you to try. And Taylor was really excited to see the hand pressed coffee machine right there. So they can make really, really delicious coffee for you as well. So for breakfast and lunch, you're gonna have some French style food. And then later on for dinner, they're gonna turn this into Le Petit Chef. Now you can't see it, but above me, they're gonna have the screens that face down onto the tables. What it is, it's kind of this competition. It's all animated, where the different chefs from different parts of the world are competing to create the perfect dish. It's a wonderful experience. It's great for families. It's great for absolutely anybody. They're gonna shut off the doors there. It gets really dark in here, and you get all the incredible animation, and of course, it's paired with amazing food. That is an extra cost, and it's one of the most popular options on board, so you're gonna wanna book that as soon as you get here. Now on the Apex, you'll find that they've done dining a little bit differently than on most of the rest of the fleet. You're gonna have 4 main dining restaurants. Up here on deck 4, you're gonna have Cosmopolitan and Cyprus, and then down below, you're gonna have Tuscan and Normandy. So we're gonna take you through all the spaces, but the idea behind it is that you're gonna have the same main dishes. The food that we had on our last cruise was absolutely spectacular. Kudos to Celebrity for getting that right. And the idea behind this is you can mix and match and go to different restaurants if you'd like. They're gonna have the same dishes, but they're each gonna have some signature dishes as well, so you can mix and match and try those out. Each restaurant has its own personality, and you should figure out which one matches best with yours. Now we're headed into Cosmopolitan Restaurant. It's meant to be a sophisticated New York City style restaurant. As you walk in, you have a wine wall and an arch up above, so that's part of the decor. And then they have a huge wine collection. Now at Celebrity Cruises, they have a massive, massive following of vinophiles. If you love wine, they're sure to have one that you absolutely love. They've got a large list, phenomenal sommeliers, and they're gonna pair that up for you. Now, as you walk into the restaurant, you can see a little bit what the decor is about. Now, I mentioned that each restaurant has its own courses. So here, right now, what they have is a smoked duck breast salad that's a little bit different than they have elsewhere, the seared scallops, you have the Cajun fried chicken for the main, and of course, that New York strip style loin. Now, all of those choices will partner up with the traditional choices, the every time choices, so they're sure to find something that everyone loves on the menu. So now we're inside Cyprus, which is my personal favorite. We ended up eating here almost every single night the last time that we were on board. Now it pays tribute to Celebrity Cruises' Greek heritage. It goes way back with that, and the food absolutely delivers. Now I mentioned previously that they have those dishes for each and every restaurant. Those stay the same throughout your entire cruise. All the other menu items are gonna rotate, so it gives you the opportunity to try different things and try different restaurants. Now here, the taverna salad, that feta is absolutely incredible. So if you love a Greek salad, it's a next level. They also have the hot cheese saganaki. I fell in love with that while we were here. And the signature dish here is the sea bass. So the grilled sea bass with lemon and dill is delicious. And the souvlaki was some of the best that I've ever had, even including my trips to Greece. What you'll see in here is that you have that Mediterranean style decor. So on the walls, they have olive oil and things along those lines. They've got the beautiful Greek decor and of course those teal colors as well. It's a beautiful restaurant and absolutely delicious. Now this beautiful space is Tuscan Restaurant. To me, it really is the most visually stunning, and who doesn't love Italian food? So once again, you'll have that rotational menu, but some of the favorites here, the Tuscan bean soup, the octopus carpaccio, but for me, it's all about the handmade pastas. They have an amazing take on carbonara, they have a tuna puttanesca, and then they also have their signature dish, the short rib pappardelle. Once again, these are all handmade pastas, which makes it even more delectable. You're sure to enjoy. Now you can see here, they have a beautiful color palette with these bright yellow colors contrasting with the black. You see that on the walls too, the black and white. As we work through, you'll see that all of the restaurants are essentially the same footprint. So they're all about the same size. You have more intimate spaces like the one tucked there in the back. You've got booth seating, so you can have tables for 2, 4, large family style tables here as well. They can accommodate just about any type of group. Now, you'll seldom find an all-inclusive or a cruise ship that doesn't have an Italian restaurant on board. That's for good reason. It's absolutely delicious and I love it. So now we're inside the Normandy restaurant. This was named after the SS Normandy, a very famous ship that actually was the most powerful steamship to ever cross the transatlantic. Now, what I love about that is, of course, Celebrity loves history. You're gonna have original artifacts right in the middle of the restaurant from the SS Normandy. Now, this has a French theme. What you're gonna find are some classic dishes here. Now, if you wanna see what's on the menu, what I love is that you can use the QR codes or just log into the app, and from the app, you can see the menu at every single restaurant. So if you wanna dine here, some of those special dishes would be a potato and Gruyere tart, absolutely delectable, baked brie with caramelized apples. I'm ready for another one right now. And then on the entree side, you can choose from a beef tenderloin, a rack of pork, or a unique option, lavender crusted halibut. So whatever it is that you like, if you want a little bit of French flair, come on by the Normandy restaurant. Deck 3 forward, hidden away just a little bit, is Camp at Sea. This is the kids club for the 3 to 12-year-olds. They're gonna have a great time. My daughter had an amazing time this summer and spent quite a bit of time in here. It was great. So you've got the check-in desk right here. Of course, you're gonna wanna come down the very first day. You're gonna let them know who can check the kiddos in and out. They have to authorize that. In my case, that was my parents, Taylor and his wife, and then also our friends that were traveling with us as well. So it's very, very important because safety is paramount. Now on this side, you're gonna find the space dedicated to the 3 to 5-year-olds. You can see they have all of the different games that you might find at a preschool. You're gonna have books where they can read. They're gonna do reading time. Over here, you've also got some basketball and bowling. They've got all the little characters and games as well. I love the tent setup here. My daughter loved it because they actually did a camp out night. Each and every single evening was a different theme. So she came back after an alien theme. She made her own spaceship. She loved her time here. So as I continue along, you can see another reading station as well with a little nook to sit. They're gonna have all kinds of arts and crafts, and they're gonna keep them busy and engaged the entire time. I've always said that when every single member of the family is happy and engaged, you're gonna have a great time on vacation. So you can see they've got the little kitchen set up here, actually going back a few years in my life with some memories right now. Now let's head over to the other side. Next up is the area dedicated to the 6 to 9-year-olds. So you can see it's a little bit different what they're gonna have here. Now, Celebrity has made a huge effort to tie in education and fun. So it's fully engaging, but they're gonna come away with lots of different learning experiences. An example are these robots here. So you've got Dash, that's one of those simpler programming robots. My daughter really enjoyed that when we were on board. And then you also have these more sophisticated robots as well. So they build them from scratch, they can code them so they have different movements and things along those lines. But it's really engaging and they believe in the STEAM concept, taking all of those together, and there's gonna be something in here that your kiddo's sure to love. They have the Xboxes set up here as well, and then you can see they've got an old school Light Bright, a much larger than normal one. Now, as we head through this barrier, we're gonna head into the area dedicated to the 10 to 12-year-olds. So you can see the progression of it getting a little bit older and more mature as you go. You've got the foosball table here. You have a lot more of the Xboxes set up. Got these little nooks where they can read. Once again, they're gonna have arts and crafts options. They're gonna have STEAM options. They're gonna have fun and games as well. Now, most of the time, this is separated off, but there's different times where they can open it up and have those engaging activities. But once again, this entire area is gonna be the 3 to 12-year-olds. It's segmented out with different activities, all engaging, and your kiddo's sure to have a great time on board. Just after the Grand Plaza on Deck 3, you're gonna find several very important spaces. So the first one I wanted to point out is the Celebrity Eye Lounge. Celebrity's had a partnership with Apple for quite some time. They'll do educational pieces, but you can also purchase retail products duty-free. But the most important part there is they're the ones who can assist you with the internet. So if you have any issues signing on, or you want to add another account, or you just have questions on how it works and which package to purchase, they can help you right here. They can also assist you with the upgrade. If you have one of the always included packages and you want to go to the streaming, that's something that they can do as well. Now, on the boarding day, this is also going to be where you're going to find food and beverage hospitality desks. They can assist you with reservations. They're going to have a setup in each and every restaurant as well. So as we walk through the space, they have this beautiful wall. In fact, I come down here to practice my dance moves every once in a while, but I'll spare you that. And then on the far side, you're gonna find the guest relations desk. This is the purser's desk, everything to do with money. If you have any questions about what's included, anything that you need assistance throughout, they're gonna be able to assist you. And also, if you lock your key in the room, they're the ones that can make you a new key, though I love the idea that you can actually use your phone as a key utilizing the Celebrity app. But once again, if you need anything to do with your cabin, to do with money, things along those lines, the pursers are gonna be here. Now, I always recommend that you try to do that in the middle of the cruise, the first day and the last day. It's going to get busy. Now, I'd like to introduce you to the godmother of this incredible ship, and it is an amazing woman, Reshma Saljani. We got to see her do the naming ceremony yesterday. It's one of the great parts of being a godmother, and she really, truly is an inspiration. She's the founder of Girls Who Code, and she's really all about inclusiveness, and I love that because Celebrity is as well. I think they have a perfect match here. Now, as a cruise ship super nerd, I love studying how cruise ships are constructed. And it's very seldom that you actually get to see that on a finished cruise ship. So if you step right through here, for point of reference, we're between the Tuscan restaurant and guest relations, you've got this area that they've left open. So this is the steel itself. You can see what that looks like. They also have a mirror down below so you can kind of get that cool effect as well. But this is the real steel on the side of the ship. Down on deck 2, you're gonna find the teen club. So this is 13 to 17-year-olds. It is the basement, and I love the name because it's down here in the bottom of the ship. It's right next to the destination gateway. Now, Celebrity has intentionally put the kids clubs kind of out of the way of everything else. So they each have their own independent space. They can be kids down here, and I really like that. So in the teen club, you're gonna have a dance floor and a DJ booth. They'll have all kinds of activities. They really, really focus on the STEAM activities. They're gonna have different kinds of engineering and coding, building robots. They also can do art, take those home with them as well. There's a video game station. There's several of them actually. I love that they have their own nook where they can curl up and play video games. And then they also have a movie area. So whatever it is that your teen loves to do, they're sure to find something here on board to really engage them. Now, when the Celebrity Edge was introduced, it changed the industry in so many ways, and this specific space that they brought over to the Apex as well is one of them. It's the destination gateway. It's how you get on and off the ship in most ports. And what's so innovative of this is they've tied it in with the magic carpet. So the magic carpet is right out there. It can go all the way up to the pool deck and of course all the way down for tendering. In that case, this is where you're gonna get on and off the ship in a nice air-conditioned environment. They'll have the full security set up here. They actually have 4 separate areas where they can have the security, which is gonna really expedite getting on and off the ship. It's much more comfortable as well. There is a stairway that goes down if you're tendering, and the important thing to keep in mind with that is that there is an accessible lift. So once again, they've tried to include absolutely everybody in the design of the ship, and it really, 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 really is a better experience. Maybe you're in Greece and it's a little bit warm outside, and you're coming in from a nice, long, incredible day to come in and have that air conditioning, the nice cold towel, to go through security in this manner that's very relaxed, and then you can head right up the stairs to the lobby area, to the reception, or you can head down the hall to the elevators. You can get wherever it is that you're going, and once again, in a much more enjoyable way. Now, it's also a dynamic space, so they'll use it for different things. Right now, they actually have a little bit of an educational session set up down here, but at its heart and soul, it's just simply a better way to get on and off a cruise ship. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today here on board the incredible Celebrity Apex. I'm sure you can see by now why we love this ship so much and why we love working with Celebrity. They truly are an incredible company. They take care of all of their guests. And of course, it's the crew members on here on board that make this ship come to life and make it so incredibly special. Now, when you're ready to book your next Celebrity, Silver Sea, or Royal Caribbean cruise, make sure you reach out to Harr Travel. We are your luxury cruise experts. We know the spaces inside and out, and we have an amazing relationship with Royal Caribbean Group. And we know that we can help craft the cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at an incredible value, and get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way. Wait, you're filming this? This is for me, not for you. Oh, keep going. Keep going, you know it's good for you. Yep. That'll do as a start.